everyone, welcome to today's workout. So today we're going to do a seated class. This is going to be about 30 minutes. We're going to be doing everything from range of motion, a little bit of strength training. We will do a little bit of ab work, and we're going to do some standing exercises today. So it'll only be about 5 minutes, and if you can't do the standing or you don't want to or you're not ready for it, then you can modify the exercises and still do the workout during that portion. All right, so let's get started. So we're just going to start with a gentle march. We're just going to warm up the body. We're going to bring the arms back and forth. So just swinging the arms. Press back as you bring the arms back. And let's just do 2 more. Excellent. This time let's just bring the arms overhead. So one arm goes up, one arm is down, and continuing. So feeling that stretch in the arms as you're doing this one.
Okay, we're going to feel
Continuing to march if you can. Good. Okay, let's bring the arms forward, reaching forward like we're swimming. All right, let's focus on our legs a little bit more. Let's pick up that pace. So as I always say, please go at your own pace. Do what works best for you. If the pace that I'm going at is too fast for you, then just slow it down. That is totally okay. You need to follow what works for you. All right, let's bring the feet wide. So bring them wide and then back in again. So out and in. And out and in. And one more time. And back in. Good. Okay, let's tap the heels forward. While we do this one, we're going to bring an arm forward as well. So if you need to, you can sit out on the chair a little bit more. I'm going to go a little bit more forward. Otherwise, I find that your legs kind of get in the way of the chair and you can't move in the same way. So tapping, warming up that body. All right, let's do a toe tap. So tapping the toes forward. And let's just go to a straight march. So really pumping those arms. All right, let's slow down on the pace of the feet, and we're going to bring our arms up. So bringing the arms up to the side, back down, and again. So we're basically doing about a set of each exercise, and then we're going to add the weights into it. So you don't have to use the weights. You can continue to do the workout without the weights whenever I pick them up. So if you're just working on range of motion, that is fine as well. All right, let's bring the arms forward. So working on the front of our shoulders here. This is what, when we start using weights, this is what gives you definition in the front of your shoulders or the front of your arm. Let's do 3 more. So rest the legs if you need to. Let's do our bicep curls. So squeezing those biceps. So squeeze and down. Squeeze. Let's do 4 more. And 1 more. Good. Let's bring the arms in front and pull back and press. So pull and press. And 4 more. And last one. Good. This time we're going to press overhead. So pressing up and pulling down. So push up and pull down. All the time you are continuing to march if you can. It all depends on what you want to get out of the workout. So if you want more, then just move your feet, take that break when you need to, and then come back into it again. Let's just do 1 more. Excellent. All right, rest those legs for a second. We're going to lean back in the chair. I'm going to turn my chair so you can see me better. Sitting on the edge, we're leaning back into the chair. Back is flat, bringing the arms up overhead, bringing the arms down, and back up. So working the chest here. So working on our, we want to make sure that we're doing the exercise properly first. So you're having a slight bend in the elbows. Arms are not totally straight. Form, that is the word I was looking for. We're working on our form. because we're gonna add the weights later and I wanna make sure you have the right form while you're doing this exercise. And last one, excellent. Okay, staying in this position, we're gonna bring one leg up, back down. Now we're working on the abs. So keeping your abs tight here, bring that foot back down, up, and down. Let's do 3 more on each side.
Good morning. Good morning.
The last one on each side. Okay, let's sit back up. If you can, make your abs do the work. Pull yourself back up. Excellent. All right, let's have our hands down. Think about having weights here, but we're not using any weights. You're having a string from your elbows to the ceiling. That string is pulling your elbows up. You're squeezing your upper back now. So squeeze and down. Squeeze that upper back and down. 3. Squeeze. 3 more. And last one. Good. Okay, so staying in that position actually. So again, you're sitting up straight, leaning forward, arms are down, hands are up. Now we're kicking that hand back. So working our triceps, the back of our arms here. So kick that hand back. I want you to really concentrate on squeezing right here. So you should, I can even feel that, you know, without weights, it's working that tricep. So you're squeezing back to the shoulder, squeeze, tighten the back of that arm and back to the shoulder. Squeeze. Squeeze. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Excellent. All right, let's switch to legs. We are going to do an extension. So bringing that leg up, flexing all the muscles here in your legs. So you're flexing, holding, and down. Again, squeeze. And down. Squeeze. So you're working all the ligaments and tendons here in your leg, strengthening around that knee, which is what so many of us need. Let's do that one more time. And down, switching to the other side. So bring that leg up as much as you can, and down. And down, 3 more. And 2 more. Last one. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to put my chair back forward again. We are going to do a little bit of cardio here, then we're going to add the weights in if you want to. As I said, you don't have to. So let's just do a march. So bringing those arms into it. Okay, so let's do a heel tap and we're going to punch those arms out. So go at your own pace. I know this is a little bit faster than what some of you are used to, so just slow it down if you need to. I try and cater the classes or the workouts to work for, you know, not everybody, but trying to make it so different levels of fitness can do the workout. All you need to do is modify the exercises for yourself.
Yep.
Okay, let's go back to a march. We're going to bring the arms forward and back out. So just bringing the hands together and back out. Again, slow it down if you need to. It takes a little bit of coordination here to get the legs moving and the arms moving at the same time. I'm not the greatest for coordinating my movements. Okay, let's have the arms forward and back. So I do this one a lot in my standing classes. I find it's really good for the upper back. So when you bring the hands back, squeeze that upper back. Squeeze, squeeze, while continuing to march. Okay, let's focus on the legs. Let's pick up that pace a little bit. We can do a bicep curl at the same time. Coordinating the exercises sometimes is really good for the brain as well.
Yeah.
So squeezing those biceps, you're squeezing here. You're not just lifting your hands up and down, but you're squeezing. All right, right, let's do a little bit of a run. Go as fast as you can. Just go at your own pace. Ready? And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Let's do a heel tap. Bring your hands forward. All right, let's bring the feet out. Relax the arms for a minute. So one foot goes out and the other. If you want, you can bring a hand down at the same time to get the upper body into it. Okay, let's switch it up a little bit. We're going to do like a jumping jack. So leg out and arm goes up. So we're just doing singles for now. We're going to switch it up and do doubles in a minute, but continue to do singles if you feel it's too much.
Keep it up.
Okay, let's do one more on each side. Now let's do doubles. So back is straight. My back is off the backrest.
Keep your back
Let's do
straight.
5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, let's do some glute exercises. So we are going to just sit here. We are going to squeeze our glutes. So I want you to think about tightening your butt muscles, your glutes. Okay, so let's squeeze.
Squeeze it.
So it looks like I'm doing nothing, but I am. Squeeze those glutes. All right, continue to squeeze and lift that one foot off the floor. So you should be feeling that all through your legs here, in your glutes, of course, because that's what we're working. So squeezing those glutes. Bring that foot down, relax for a second. All right, now squeeze again. So squeeze those glutes. Lift that opposite foot off the floor, squeezing.
Squeezing.
Bring that foot back down. Let's do that again. Squeeze the glutes. Bring that foot off the floor. And back down, relax. And squeeze. So squeeze the glutes, lift that foot off the floor. Continue to squeeze and hold.
Oh.
Excellent. And relax. Good. Okay, let's pick up our weights, or not, up to you. I want to definitely have a few exercises that we're using weights because it is so beneficial to get strong. Okay, let's have our weights down at the bottom, or without your weights, whatever you prefer. Let's bring the arms up to the side and back down. Now let's add our calves into it. So when we bring our arms up to the side, you're lifting your heels up off the floor and down. And down. We're going to do 3 more. And last one. Okay, doing the same thing going forward, having your arms in this direction this time. So weights are up and down. So control the lift on the way up and on the way down. A lot of people allow the weights just to kind of fall. You don't want to do that. Control it. And down. Let's do 2 more. Excellent. All right, let's do the chest press. I'm turning my chair so you can see me sitting on the end of your chair, leaning back into the chair. Bring your arms back here. You're pressing forward and back down. So in terms of the weight that you would use here, you could use, whatever works for you really, but anywhere between a 1 and a 5.
I'm using a 3 right now.
All right, let's have this as the last one. Keeping the arms there, I want you to bring the dumbbells together. Bring the weights down so you feel that stretch, and then push them back up again. So my arms are bent at the elbows just a little bit, and going back up. Let's do 3 more. And last one. Excellent. Bring the weight to your chest. Pull yourself back up. All right, since we're in this position, let's work on our abs. So depending where you're at, you might need to put the weights down. If you can, just keep the weights at your chest. You're gonna lean back into the chair and then make your abs do the work. So tighten your abs, pull back up, breathing out. Going back. And breathing out. And again. Let's do 5 more. Three more. And last one. Good. Okay, for the next one, if you have heavier weights, I'd encourage you to pick up the heavier weights. Our upper backs are strong. So we are going to do what we did before, just with the range of motion. So now our weights are down. We are having that string from our elbows up to the ceiling. So pulling our elbows up to the ceiling, squeezing that upper back. So it's like you're squeezing a water bottle in between your shoulder blades. So squeeze and down. So squeeze. And slowly lower the weight. Squeeze.
And down. And
let's do 3 more. And the last one.
3.
Excellent. Okay, so if you picked up a heavier weight, now I want you to pick up that lower weight again, a lighter weight. So we're in that same position, we're working the back of our arms. So elbows are up and you're kicking that weight back. Okay, so press, hold, and back to the shoulder. Squeeze your triceps. Back to the shoulder. Squeeze. Squeeze. I'm sorry, I have to say it because people don't squeeze their arms otherwise, and it really makes a difference for this exercise. 2 more times. Squeeze. And last one. So you are squeezing right here, okay? You should really feel that in your triceps. All right, let's do shoulder press. So I'll move my chair just to make it easier for you to see me.
Excuse me.
All right, let's do a press. Arms are here, pressing overhead, back to the shoulder. So press. So for this one, if you have any shoulder issues, just do as comfortable. If it's not comfortable for you, then just avoid the exercise. Or do it without weight, then you'll just be working on your range of motion, which is great as well. But for strength, you want to be using weights if you can. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Excellent.
All right.
All right, let's put the weights down and work on our legs. So we're going to do some standing exercises. I wanted to throw these in. Some people have asked, and it really is beneficial. So if you have to do a seated class because you find a full standing class difficult, this is perfect for people who want to do some standing but can't manage a full class. All right, so if you need to be seated, you can stay in your chair. I do this workout at work all the time with the patients that I work with, and some of the patients will decide to stay seated, and that's totally okay. You can still do the exercises, just in a different way. All right, so for those of you who can stand and want to stand, grab onto your chair. You're going to lift those heels as high as you can, and slowly bring them back down. Lift up, and back down. So working on the strength in the back of our lower legs.
Your calves, and so that you can get yourself up.
Let's do 2 more after this one. Okay, this time I just want you to lift your toes a little bit and back down. Lift your toes a little bit and down. So this is just working on the strength in the front of your legs. My shoes are squeaky. Let's just do 1 more. Okay, all right, let's do our side raises. So putting all your weight on one side, we are just going to lift the other foot out. So I'm gonna angle it. You can see that I'm not going out very far. Okay, I just want you to go about 2 feet out and back in. So we're trying to stay straight and just bringing the foot out and back in. So all your weight is on the other leg.
A straight.
And back in. So we're working on strengthening the muscles here in our hip. This can be quite tough, so if you need to stop and then restart again, that's totally fine. Let's just do one more.
One more.
All right, give that leg a break. Shake the legs out, putting all your weight on the opposite leg and going out to the side.
Okay, here we go.
Now, if you have really good balance, you could let go of the chair and do it without, but that's pretty difficult. But if you want to challenge that,
I'm not going to because I'm a klutz.
and two more on this side. Excellent. All right, this time we are going to do one a little bit different. We're going to bring the toes back. So toes are touching the floor. Now I want you to bring your heel to as close as you can to your glutes, okay? So toes are back. Bring that heel up, working on our hamstrings here. Touching the floor, back up again. This one's quite tough. We're just going to do 6 because it is a lot harder. Excellent. Okay, relax or shake those legs out. Other side. So toes are back, bringing that heel up, touching the floor. 2, 3, 4, 5, and last one, 6. Good. Okay, if you can, hold on with one hand. If you don't need to hold on at all, then that's great. We're just going to do some near raises. So you just bring your leg up slowly and other side. If you need the support, then hold on to the chair.
It's tough for you. You gotta move it.
And let's just do 2 more on each side. Excellent. Okay, let's do a bit of a balance exercise. We're putting all our weight on one foot. The other foot is off the floor. Letting go of the chair if you can, but have your hand close by in case you need to grab on. Okay, so we're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and put the foot down. Good. Okay, other side. So lifting that foot off, letting go of the chair if you can, or having your hand close by. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good. Okay, let's do our sit to stands. So,
Sit to stand.
we're going to stand in front of our chair. Different levels here. You can either lift your legs if you want to. If you can, I really encourage you to do as many as you can of these because it is really important to strengthen those legs. So we're going to stand up. And if you need to, you can put all your weight down when you come down, but if you don't need to, then just hover over the chair and up again. Okay, so that's 1. So touching the chair if you can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 more. 6, so pushing through those heels. Okay, when you're coming up, you're pressing through the heels.
8.
Now on this one, when you come up, I want you to squeeze your glutes. So at this point, squeeze those glutes. Okay, hold that squeeze. Let's hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax the glutes. Good, excellent. All right. Let's bring our chair back. We're going to do a little bit more cardio and then we're going to stretch. So just marching those feet.
March it out.
Let's bring our arms into it. We're going to do a bit of a run here. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Going back just to a regular march. Let's press those hands forward like we did earlier. So push, push, push. let's do our single jumping jacks. So leg out and arm up. Let's do our doubles, if you can. Otherwise, just stick with the singles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to a march. Okay, let's bring our arms forward and back. So pull, pull. Okay, let's bring the arms back and around. So stretching the arms back, stretch, and in front, stretch, pull. Okay, heel tap, pressing overhead. You're almost done. We're just going to do stretching after this, and then you'll be done. 30 minutes roughly. Time always goes by so much faster than I think it's going to. Hopefully it feels that way for you. It's always a good thing when you're exercising. Let's press forward. So please write in the comments, let me know what you would like to see in future workouts. I like to get feedback from all of you to know what you liked and didn't like. So it'd be great to hear from you. All right, let's just slow that down. Taking a deep breath in and breathing out. Breathing in again and out. Good. All right, let's bring the arms in front. I'm going to turn my chair to make it a bit easier for you to see. So pressing those hands out front, feeling that in your upper back. All right, let's bring the hands back, feeling that in your chest. If you want to, or if you need to, if you want more of a stretch, you can grab onto the chair and lean forward. It depends on what works best for you. Let's reach one arm overhead as high as you can to the ceiling. Feet are flat on the floor. Let's lean slightly over, feeling that down the side. And the other side, reaching up to the ceiling. And then leaning over. Good, let's press our arms out to the sides. So it's like you're trying to touch the walls here, feeling that stretch in your arms. Bringing your fingers down to the floor. Back up again to the ceiling. Bring the arms in front. Now you'll feel that stretch in your back again. Press. Excellent. Okay, we're seated on the end of our chair. We'll bring one leg forward. You're hinging at the hips, leaning forward and feeling that in your hamstrings. So this is a fairly intense stretch, but a good one. All right, switching to the other side, bringing that heel out, hinging at the hips, leaning forward. And sitting up, bringing that heel onto the knee. If that is too challenging, so a lot of people do have a difficult time with this one, you can just cross your legs and lean forward. But if you can, bring your ankle onto your knee and you're going to hinge at the hips. So feeling a really good stretch all the way through here.
Oh yeah, all the way through here.
Focusing on our breathing here, so taking in a deep breath and breathing out. Again, deep breath in and breathing out. Let's switch to the other leg, so ankle onto the knee, hinging at the hips, leaning forward. Again, taking a deep breath in And breathing out. One more time, deep breath in and out. Good. Okay, let's bring our arm in front. I'll finish off with our shoulder and neck stretches. So arm in front, cross it in front of your body, pulling that arm in. You should feel a really good stretch here. So pulling that arm in. Bring that arm down, up to the other side, cross it in front. And let's not neglect our triceps either. Arm up overhead, drop the hand behind as if you're patting yourself on the back, press that elbow back. And if you have a hard time doing that, you can just relax the other arm. You'll still feel a really good stretch in the tricep. Excellent, let's switch to the other side. So arm up overhead, drop the hand behind, pressing that elbow back. Remembering to breathe. All right, let's finish with our neck stretches. So bringing our ear to our shoulder, feet are flat on the floor here. Just relax into that stretch. So it's like your ear is trying to touch your shoulder, but do not lean over. I sometimes see people doing this. Try to stay upright, and it's just your head that is dropping down to the side. Let's slowly rotate our head forward. So slowly bring your head down. It's like you're trying to rotate it as slowly as you can until you get over to the other side. And hold. And let's bring it back in front. Just gently look up to the ceiling and then back down to the floor. Slowly look back up again. Let's finish with our 3 deep breaths. So taking a deep breath in and then breathing out through the mouth. Deep breath in through the nose and breathing out. Last one. And big breath out. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Please write in the comments, as I said before. Let me know what you'd like to see. Thank you so much for all of your support, everyone. And
So today is Wednesday sit-down workout. I started school yesterday. So I kind of put more stuff on me. I guess supposedly it's supposed to be great. You're supposed to be working the mind and working the body. So that's what I'm doing. I hope you have a good day today and be safe, okay? Put my weights away and clean up, everybody, everywhere. What are we gonna do, Dan? I don't think they really have anyone here, so I'm just thinking about this. I don't know, Backward Bloom is on, I guess. He's here. Is there someone we want to raid? Let's see. Let's see. Zumba Mains is on. She's got 2 people. Let's try the Zumba lady. I'm going to do it this time. Or I'm not. I don't know. All right. Zumba Maze. I saw her. She's pretty good. I like her. She'll get your blood working. All right, everybody. Have a good day. Be safe. You made it to hump day, so we love you.